Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, we're going to start by giving infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach world. Peace and blessings to the hopeful and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching the truth to the best of their ability. Shalom. Right, as you know, we about to enter into that new that dark winter that comes out. Yeah, President Biden talking about how everybody's gonna start getting sick in the upcoming days. We got shit going on in China and Russia. All the prophecies are basically at ahead, man. The only thing that we gotta wait for is that Karagma to come out. Right? But you can put that up there. Right? So at the same time, you're seeing all these prophecies come into play. You're seeing the men of the Lord being bolstered up. We're getting lifted up. More and more camps are popping up out of nowhere, man. Right? Every day it's just more and more prophecy happening.
It's Matthew 24 and 32. It says, now learn a parable of the fig tree.
Right?
When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh.
Right? Who's that fig tree? Right? Spirit that's talking about the nation of Israel. Right? We're that tender plant that's blossomed. Right? We're the Lord's husband. Right? So when you see all these things happening, that's when you know you're close to the end. Right? When you're seeing all these camps popping up, damn, they all saying the same thing. They got GMS Rome, GMS Italy, GMS Germany, right? And they all talking the same message. Right? They might be speaking this language, speaking that language. They all
same message.
Same message. I'm still talking about how about Shimi Yahushai. That's the one thing that stands out. Right? Read.
Yeah. All right. Verse 33. It says, so likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near.
Right? What are those things talking about? Those wars and rumors of war. It ain't even too much rumors anymore. It's just wars going on right now. Right? You basically got Russia outright saying that, yeah, we are going to put missiles on a European soil. Why you think they doing that? Right? Because they want to be able to have that ability to just shoot right over there when the time comes. Right? Everyone's in the mindset of war. Right? You got these pestilences going on. You got these tornadoes, this natural disasters. Right? Earthquake, the love of many waxing cold. Every time you look on the phone, a crime is taking place. Huh?
God, picking up a scandal. All right, that's all been going on, man. Since it comes to the high-profile news of America, these people are really in a dead state of mind. They don't even see what's going on. Everybody is in the spirit of birth, pretty much ready church.
Even at the doors.
Right? It's even at the doors, man. So the Lord's telling you things are at the door. Right? So don't get discouraged. Don't start having doubts. This is the time when you're supposed to lift up your head. Because you're starting to realize, yo, your salvation is drawing nigh, man. You're seeing all this shit happen. Right?
It's a quick one, man. It says Matthew 10 and 6. The point is in 7 and 8. 10 and 6. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Yashiala. Appoint the brothers makers, and as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Right? We're telling you the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Right? And these are the things that you need to be looking at to realize how close you are. You got to be paying attention to the news, seeing what's going on in Russia, China, Australia. Russia, China, and Australia and shit. You got to be circumspect on your watchtower. You have to, right? Or else you're gonna be taken by by the day of the Lord at that season tonight, man.
You don't know what's going on. You found a drizzle down. Which a lot of our people gonna drown when that flood, those real floods coming. In the form of martial law, in the form of ultimately those missiles flooding America. A lot of our people gonna get swept away. Like when you watch live videos of tsunamis coming, that water hits the shores, wherever it's at, it blows everything away. People, whatever. That's how that flood is gonna come. Real quick. Romans 11 and 8. According as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day.
Hey, that's the answer to the question. Why cannot all our people get it? Why they just can't see? Because the Lord did that, man. He hid it from them. He don't want them to get it. He wants two-thirds of our people to get wiped off the face of the earth. Right? Because even the children of Edom are in the know. They can tell that America about to fall. But we talk to Jacob. my job. It's like, Jake ain't trying to hear shit you gotta say.
And like I say, the Most High don't want to finish right? Next verse it says, and David said, let their table be made a snare. Because the table is what's making them so comfortable. That's what making them so wise to do evil, but to do right what they are not still, right?
Winning on this side, man.
That's right. So that same table we speak of, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense.
What's at that table? Your job is at that table. Your family's at that table. Your six-figure salary, your 401k, all that's at that table, man. But that's about to put somebody's head. They come with these mandates. Oh, you gotta take this. You gotta take this. How you gotta take this to Rockland? All right, so you gonna continue to sit at that table?
Yeah. And it seems like, according to the Bible, the one you even call God and Jesus Christ, he's rooting for you two-thirds to go with your move. Get it. He wants you to go with your move, right? Right? Verse 10. Let their eyes be darkened. Can you see in the dark?
No, not at all.
That they may not see and bow down their back always. That's why you're always so willing to do whatever the so-called white man says. Whether it's put something inside of you, put something outside of you, put clothes on, whether it's food, whether it's how you deal with your sex life, whatever it is, man. All right? You're always willing to do with it that the Lord is not pleased with. You know what I'm saying? So the next verse, it says, I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid. But rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy, which is his life on them. Isaiah 6:39. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. See ye indeed, but receive not. Make the heart of this people fat, make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. Back in the show, we'll bring it out. Hey, the heart and their mind is being made fat by what the job, the status in this society, and their ears and their eyes are being plugged up and blinded so they can't see the judgment that the Most High is bringing. The Most High's got them in that trick bag where they think everything's going to be peace and safety, just with that 1-2 punch, that sucker punch to come and completely knock them out of the way. And as it's about to say in the very next verse, then said I, Lord, how long? How long shall our two-thirds of our people be blinded in this stupid state, want to be honorary Babylonians, until the cities be wasted without inhabitants, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate? It's going to be this way until the missiles hit. That's it. Until they get reborn through the loins of the elect, those that have come back in humbleness to their power. It's as simple as that. There's no, so there's no, hey, if it's allotted for them not to get it, you're wasting your breath. So hey, we're just going to continue to stay on our watch, preaching on the highways and byways through these videos. And whoever's designated by the Most High to get it's going to get it, and we're not going to waste any extra energy on two-thirds that are destined not to get it. So the cities be wasted, and the lands be made utterly desolate without inhabitants for those nuclear missiles. That's how, like, Isaiah 6. Arise, shine, for thy light is come. The glory of Yahweh is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
And gross darkness is that information get hid from you, man. All right, the way you can't get it, you just can't perceive what's going on. Those be right in your face. All right, and at this point, what we say really ain't much of prophecy anymore. That garage was a prophecy. All right, but you can look on the news and see the wars that's going on.
Current events.
Current events. Real current events right now, man. You can look on the news and see all the shit we talking about. You can see that we ain't capping when we say, oh, the murder rate.
Crazy. Anyway, Sirach 5:7 says, make this point, making it job because the world was going to that cool. So-called Negroes so stuck in your ways, stuck in instead of building your own kingdom, you content on continue building the kingdom for another person. You content on having these jobs, but these jobs are actually for the corrupt. Different other things is they ask you now. Certain things, get that WAPO example, which says Sirach 5 and 7 says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Put out off day to day, and suddenly shall thou wrath of the Lord come. This is the point. And in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed.
Like, it's your security. Why you think you got your job? You think you got your savings account put to the backside, man? Yeah, you think I have a whole fund for his kids' college and tuition and shit like that, man. You thinking generations ahead. We done heard these conversations, man. You niggas thinking 40 years down the line. Right? But that's when the Lord's gonna get you when you get that complacent.
They don't believe a kingdom is coming.
So, hey, that's why the Lord be putting that spiritual movement on our ass. We don't want us to get too complacent and comfortable in the society right now.
I got a partner that I work with. He was always harping on, man, you gotta put money in the stock in the company. Put money in your 401k, put money in 401k. So finally, years pass by, a layoff comes. I get laid off. He stayed there till about 10. I stayed there 5 years, stayed there till about 10 to 12 years. I worked there all that time. I put over X amount of dollars in that bitch. The C-19 came, all that money gone. Burn through the shit. Because you can't. Here it is. You playing a game of a monopoly board of 401k that they control the shit. You're not watching this all the time. The stock market hit, something's gone, your money's gone. You can't pull it out. If you try to pull it out, you get all type of penalties. You can pull it out and eat up much of the money. Now you hurt this. Hurt.
You got no fucking take back.
I ain't want to come on nobody. Go ahead.
Real quick.
Yeah, but most of these people that have put money into the 401k, shit, C-19 was always designed to eat up all that shit, right?
Yeah, I mean it was Babylon's way of copping out because they was never just begging for foot up. They was never gonna be able to pay that fucking debt. Come on, man. That's what it all goes back to. That fucking debt. They're never gonna be able to pay that debt.
I got first drop with the women talking about the events that's going on now. The only way you can come out of that unless you reset the doubt. And to bring that
Usher in the corrupt.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The pandemic's going to continue until there's an economic reset. That's the only time it's going to end. With a digital passport.
That's it.
So they're gonna do you like how Russell Westbrook dunked on a nigga, shoot that tree, gonna rock you niggas to sleep with C-19. You gonna be wearing them face diapers until times get better, man. And times ain't get fucking better, right?
And it's not a coincidence. After every great reset comes great death. If you go back to the Renaissance period, around the time they have called the Black Plague, right? We had a great death in Europe. Millions of motherfuckers was dying, right? And then a brand new time in age, what we call a Renaissance period. This is one example of many. Run about the Great Depression, right? You had that event. You had a lot of motherfuckers getting laid off. They say those were America's highest decade of crime. See, the crime rate, like it is today, the crime rate back during the Great Depression, we had a lot of death. So death comes with a great reset.
Then add to the point, we just going through a timeline. That's going through a timeline. 9/11 happened. Twin Towers. Forever after that, 08 stock market glitched and crashed. So what's going on now? C-19. We getting ready for another major attack. Something to happen. In order to reset the whole dollar.
They got a bunch of ways they can come with it, man. They got something called medical martial law.
Yeah.
They got regular martial law.
Cyber
Cyber attacks.
Edomite Jerome Powell from the Federal Reserve threw a hint out there and said that. Said it was one of the best ways to reset it is for a glitch in the in the system.
Right. And to add to this for the saying, y'all also seen how I put a video, in the chat that we in, where the fucking NATO, what it was took over the hospital. It was the UN. The UN just took over the fucking hospital. Now they telling you down here and down in certain hospitals throughout the north of the country, they actually letting the troops become work in the hospital.
National Guard.
Yeah.
Some places they got National Guard take
Take
kids to
the
school.
kids out of state, upstate.
It's over with, bro.
That's what they're supposed to do. They say this is foreign territory right here, in the middle of America. In the midst of it.
And if I go back what you said real quick about the resets are followed by preceded by great death. What happened? What got America out of the Great Depression? World War II.
You gotta go to war.
Yeah,
They got to go to war.
That's how she financed it.
That's it.
Yeah.
it's funny. Hey man, war is big business. That's a lot of money. You got money in ammunition. You got money in debt. Funeral homes, money and all that shit, man. And the thing about these, at least we noticed, they at least control both sides of that. And guess what? Like we were talking about, Planet Oil.
Yes, that's all.
Well, the Most High controlling them, so everything leads back up to you. How about you know time, man? They control both sides. The Most High controls even them. All right.
So the whole board. I ain't want to slip over nobody.
Got it.
All right. 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith.
We seeing that in these latter times. Every time a Passover come up, less and less men on this side. Let's just be real.
That's why we got to do what we're doing. That's why we got to tell you what we're telling you. That's why we have to give y'all the information that we're giving y'all. Because y'all have to avoid it from these oracles that's telling y'all what's going to happen. That's why we have to come and tell you.
I mean, man, that is
But ain't take it away from us.
spirits, boy. That's supposed to be the big old boom.
That's right.
Hey man, niggas getting disenchanted, man. He's getting spirits in there. Spirits jumping on them.
To the other smoke.
Real
that synthetic smoke, man.
Real quick, the thing about this, when they go straight up, I mean, the air is clear. When it flaps around and move like that, when it's feeling all of the air, the demons, niggas getting this, hey man, they get chanted out here, man. A lot of spirits jump on you.
That 5G intent, man.
Oh man, hope not.
I hope that
That's that lemonade intent, man.
I hope not.
Just saying.
it's coming.
Hey, like they say down in New Orleans, let me find out.
We find out.
Let me find out about that 5G. I hope not.
Yep. Just saying. Some shall depart from the faith, giving heed, like the brother just said, to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
Those doctors, what's that main one right now? Are you gonna take this youth out? Right, that's what's gonna get a lot of men to depart from the faith.
But not just that. You got the spirit of killing. Rape, robbing, and murdering, man, is at an all-time high. So you got that death spirit, not just that corroborative spirit or that true spirit, but Jake out here slinging iron, man. Jake out here
Really killing each
killing
other.
niggas left and fucking right.
Hey,
I agree.
the closer get to the end, there's more vibration going on.
Yeah, you got that sipping spirit out here too, man. Sipping spirit at an all-time high, man.
But
Come on,
baby.
Come on, man. Don't do me like that, man.
Don't put me inside my spirit. That's seducing. That example the brother said, saying leads to what? Death.
Yeah, man.
You got the spirit of jealousy. That leads to get somebody killed. If you envy or you jealous over this nigga, man, you're gonna kill him.
Or spiritually kill him.
If he got something you want, you're gonna not only if you're not gonna kill him, you're gonna get him knocked off. You're gonna set him up and all that. So when you look at all of these cities, not just in the South, man, but all over the United States,
Babylon.
you're having record numbers when it comes to homicides, man, murderers and violent crime. It's is at an all-time high in all cities across the board now. So what does that tell you? Seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. That's why y'all are so eager to go out and get poisoned. What is a doctrine? That's what got you brainwashed. That's anything set up right to make people to believe in, to make people to live by. So any type of standard that's set up that you live by and govern your life by, you're indoctrinated, right? So you have been indoctrinated by the medical field, just like you've been indoctrinated by the economic field. You don't even have to talk about religion. That's a discussion of the past, man. We're talking about economics, talking about medical, right? We're talking about and when we're dealing with the crime rate, it is a direct what's the word? It's a direct after effect or aftermath behind the economy. When the economy is doing bad, what happens? Crime. The crime rate goes up, man. So that's let you know, ever since what so-called 2019 up to the date, the crime rates have done what? Increased. But what have the news been really pushing out there? The juice. You know, Mr. 19. You see what I'm saying? So that's the forefront that they're pushing while they're what? Making you Negroes forget about the economic status of America. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all focus is now, but damn, how can I get this shit off my face? I'm tired of walking around in the building. I ain't going to say the I'm tired of walking in the building with this shit on my own. So instead of worrying about what's going on with the government, now you're worrying about what's wearing on your face.
Hey, down there, yeah, that face like. So a lot of people, really women out there in New Orleans, they put them on the TV and talk about the C-19. All of them say the same thing. Edomites, Arab, black women. I just want this to go away. I just want to go back to normal. And they're willing to do anything to go back to normal.
Verse 2. Speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Can't get a big right like that.
We didn't see family members conscience seared with a hot iron when it comes to the C-19, the doctors and the white coat. You can tell them anything. They don't believe that shit. You can literally show a nigga right here, hey man say take this and die. Oh no, not my doctor. Not me.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm covered in the blood.
Yeah. Are they gonna say where your medical license is?
Yeah, right.
Are they gonna say?
You ain't no doctor.
I like to say before. They say, oh Lord, this nigga about to bust open heaven. You know what I'm talking about? It's because niggas wicked, man.
It's Proverbs 28:5. It says, evil men understand not judgment.
Evil men understand not justice. That's why people don't understand justice. And they eyes shit just be happy. It's just all out chaos out here. But they really don't believe in the concept of a higher power. That's cartoonish to them. I agree.
God. But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Who are the only ones that's going to seek the Lord? The elect, his prophets. That's why we can understand all things. We got that unction from the Holy One. Lord willing, that those men. We got that anointing to where every time we say something, they right on point. They said this is going to happen a week before, and this happened today. But it gets so real, sometimes we say some shit's going to happen, and it happens the same day, man. All right, but that's the spirit of prophecy that's been gifted to us.
It's like that one time we was over here prophesying about the destruction that was coming, and they had a super moon that same night, and that following morning you had a big bombing over there in Beirut, Lebanon.
They ain't never shipped back to Lebanon. Fuck right now. They owe government quit out of them.
You gotta go.
Job 12:16. For them the strength, wisdom, seed, and the deceiver are his.
Eve and the deceiver are his. So Esau and then the Lord trick back, just like the 2/3 in the Lord trick back. You just on the chessboard right now.
They got a different form today. All those pickles, you got the pickle juice, the orange juice, the apple juice, and the big
You know, so you go down and take it. Right now, you think, oh, I'm good.
gonna stop. Yeah, he started showing you that he's not going to stop, man. And every time you get one, you need another. Something else just popped up. You need two more. And when it,
They're coming out with more. They're coming out with more remixes than fucking
Oh, yeah, real.
this same shit over.
He's like, you simple ass niggas sitting there. You wait to turn into Spider-Man, taking so much of that shit.
Remix.
That one nigga, you said, nigga, put 20 of them bitches.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, 20 juices, bro. 20 Lunchables,
God,
Hey, one of the high schoolers, the Edomite lady in Australia, straight up said, shots never gonna hit. Get used to it.
They like fuck you. As long as shit go back to normal, I take as many as you want.
Wherever.
I don't know if you brothers, y'all be catching before it gets crashed. He be talking forcefully to the niggas, man. Hey man, y'all so-called leaders and different people you hold, them niggas have sold you out, man. Now they talking about testing on the 5-year-olds and all that, man. Now they fucking with the kids. That's the perfect point now.
Bill, that was already said. They all, I think the court system tried to come against what he already had put out there. He took it and tore it up, threw that shit out. Said, no, we're gonna do this here. All your kids come to school. You ready for that? You won't be taking no orange juice in the cafeteria. You're gonna be taking the real juice.
You better get lunch, you guys.
Yeah. You got it, huh?
Yeah. You gotta really scope in and pay attention. Hope we don't have a World War Z moment with these niggas out here. Some of you niggas already in zombie like say, I just hate to see you niggas in the real McCoy. It's gonna be bad, man. There's that one nigga who gets out here and you pull the here you go with the bad socks and shit. That nigga, that big cucumber ass nose, it's gonna be a fucking terror out here. You can't trust a nigga like that, man.
They don't even know why he out there today.
Two sweaters on, no belt, dirty drawers, dirty socks. Nigga out here
Looking for a lick.
Yeah.
For a lick right now.
They be out here every weekend, bro. Every day.
He's looking for an unlocked door. I ain't want to pick y'all, brother.
he gonna follow up. Hey, like your boy, what's your boy name? Who was talking about the club? Osho, and what his name?
Looks Max.
What's his name?
Looks Max.
Looks Max. Niggas gonna power up out here, man.
They lost, bro. They really looking for trouble, bro.
Yeah, he was looking over here.
He gonna don't know how to read. Going
Walk in a second, walk back out.
He just see a bunch of pieces filled with rolling paper. All he sees is rolling paper.
Damn well, look. The other boys out here. So go ahead.
Like to say real quick, what you were talking about a World War Z moment. Brother did a video where he was profiling another video with the Edomite lady scientist saying that the juice it has two different molecules that come together to create a molecule that can be controlled by AI in your body.
Yeah, that's the one you posted in the WhatsApp. Yeah, bro, that was frustrating.
Nano razor graphic.
Yeah.
And that's him. When it comes to technology, when it comes to things like that, that's him working his left hand back. Right, and the most high gave him this power, man. From on high on the left hand. All right. When you see Esau has technology, Esau literally has technology to do shit with the graph. I don't even want to say the whole word because the graph and the dope feed. You get what I'm saying? All right, and it's to the point where even when you see Esau got recorded, but he didn't go back in time. They got virtual reality shit where you can go back in time to certain events that happen in the world. That's left hand shit, man. Now we get into the point where this man to the put left hand, altering left hand shit in people's bodies to control them, man.
Right. They already control you anyway, so y'all might as well just let them. They do it psychologically, so you might as well let them do it physically.
And y'all brothers ever notice how when you're growing up, came to the zombies already, the zombies running to the door.
That's a nigga.
Then
That
now,
was something.
yeah, I know. You notice now how they got the zombies moving not toward the zombies are intelligent. They can open doors.
They can run.
They fire guns.
They can run. They can think now.
Yeah. That's the razor.
Matter of fact, I
grab
grabbed you
your feet.
I Am Legend. They had one of them zombies. Remember that bad motherfucker? That bitch was intelligent.
Yeah.
That's
She
what
gave
I'm
Will
on.
Smith hell.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
I Am Legend. It was the cure to cancer, the Crippen shot
Yeah.
that people took that gave them the Crippen virus that turned them into those things.
That's going on now.
I got a precept. Y'all brothers, I ain't skipping nobody, am I?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Second Peter, just backing the brothers up. Second Peter 2, and I'm starting at 18. All right. For when they speak great swelling words of vanity.
Great swelling word. Oh, just take this juice, you'll be okay. All right, you ain't gotta worry about this or that. We got you. And that's what all he's gonna speak, man.
And they'll use Jacob too. They'll use somebody that looks just like you to talk you into doing it.
Yeah. Hey, just like I seen on YouTube, they had the first year anniversary of the nigga woman taking the juice on the
She was the first one. I started to share it in the WhatsApp,
God,
but when it was on the little app, all this guy, I'm like, man, I know all I
they
can
can see
see
that
that.
motherfucker already.
I ain't heard about showing it yet.
God, I don't really look.
She sound like she's from the West Indies or some shit.
Jamaica.
Jamaica? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Jamaica.
So it says, the rest of 18, 2 Peter 2 and the rest of 18, it says, they allure through the lust of the flesh.
That allure, man, that they baiting you in. Right, they baiting you in with these comforts of this society, this world. Right, they trying to get, don't you want to keep your job? Right, you got, it's so serious, you gonna have to do it to keep a bitch, man. You got on the
Your livelihood. Your livelihood is basically the lust of the world, what they consider a livelihood in this society. All right? So it says, through much wantonness. And though,
One thing is undisciplined. It's undisciplined eyes or undisciplined of one's behavior.
and that's why they're so easy exploited.
Right.
So-called people like
Yeah, you niggas are the most exploited people there is in the world. Yeah, don't even know it. Some of you niggas know it and don't give a fuck, man.
We'll go back to what the brother said. Lack discipline, lack order, lack structure. Okay, that's why when you go in the book of Deuteronomy, the verse 28 chapter, it says, you shall go against your enemy. What it say? Your enemy shall come against you one way, and you shall flee 7 fucking ways. All right. So it continues. It says, those that were clean escape from them who live in error.
Right, that's gonna be the elect.
Oh, yeah.
That's only the elect gonna be able to escape the situation. If we said fuck this life, man, ain't nothing gonna convince us to take that juice just so we can go back to slavery. Right, so you can go back to your 9 to 5, trying to build a life in this society. I build back better.
Yeah, like the brother people. You did all that shit while you push the carts at the local Walmart. Just take that shit, man. Now you were really unemployed. Yeah.
9.25 hours.
You dealing with the Tupac song. You don't work, you don't fuck, you don't do it. That
Oh, yeah,
you in that
yeah.
moment, man. Nigga, you really seeing death around the corner. Taking that juice, man.
That shit moving in his body.
Yeah, nigga, I feel something moving in my leg.
Hey, you remember Show Them when his foot got to doing all that? I'm gonna get you sucker. Y'all remember the boy he used to play for the Cleveland Browns, the old school
Jim Brown.
When his foot got to doing all that. That's gonna be the average Negro.
Yeah, the big toe was doing
got moving on his own and shit. All right, verse 19. Well,
that's when the nigga hit the hydrobox.
they gonna mix in with that shit.
Yeah, a lot of you niggas get old hydrobox out here.
Shit right there.
That's what his foot was doing. I wish I could get a scene. I might try to do it. That's what his foot was
That
doing.
symbiote. Venom, that black dude.
They just came out there.
Let there be carnage, what it was called.
Verse,
Go ahead.
all right, verse 19. While they promised them liberty,
Right? They promising you your freedom. Here it is. He's trying to promise you your
The
freedom.
only way you can get freedom is by with the
Yeah,
head.
taking that you.
Other than that, you're gonna be up under stipulation.
Right? And it's just stipulations, like just to get back shit that you had already. Like, here it is. He's taking all your shit from you just to get back to you. Well, minor piece. Or you can drive your car again. You got that third juice. That's like shit that's gonna be happening.
We told you already. This is the prelude to the real actual test. And the Lord really giving you a quiz right now for the actual finals.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, if they're doing this for the Jews, imagine what they're gonna do for. That's what the Lord said. They're gonna behead people that day. They're gonna kill motherfuckers that day when the Karagma hit the street. They cutting you off now from society. Imagine when they Karagma.
So go back to the reincarnation of Antiochus Epiphanes. Right. So it says, while they promise them liberty, they themselves are servants of corruption.
They themselves are servants of corruption. As you, like the brother said, he ended the you Esau is not doing anything that the Lord is not allowing him to do. Same thing goes for the 2/3. You niggas are wicked because the Lord said so.
For of whom a man is overcome, a man of the Lord, we overcome that. But of the same is he brought in bondage.
Through the same thing you brought in bondage, man. It's like the things that you gotta deal with become your ultimate weakness. All right, when you got the so-called freedom that you're attaining, man, that becomes your ultimate weakness. 2/3 of people are weak to what you call freedom.
Verse 20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior, Yahushua HaMashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
All right, so for you niggas that you want to dibble and dabble in the truth, you want to hear this word, but not fully commit.
Then you done went back in the world and got the truth and all that.
You gonna be in a worse state than you were at first. All right, because now you probably took about 5 juices just to keep your job. All right, so when they turn that G on, you gonna fucking fry, man.
Oh, yeah.
Little.
All right.
Go ahead. Hold on, what I go ahead. This is like, I think that's the elder secret.
This is the last verse. It says, for it had been better for them, for them not to have known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
Lord don't like that lukewarm shit. Oh, I don't know if I want to completely commit to this. My family gonna be looking at me like this. One foot in, one foot out.
So if you know better, you better be ready to die. Straight up. Because they don't turn back from this point. Esau ain't finna draw his head back in his cloak, man. All right, Esau is gonna continue to push this shit all the way to the Karagma is mandatory.
Back pocket Israelites. There's a lot of you back pocket niggas out there. I said back pocket. You want to hold the truth in your back pocket for magic. I'm gonna
Just
go
in
ahead.
case it was.
Just in case. I'm gonna go out here and get this bag first. You know, I'm gonna go out here. There's excuses. The Lord, I got everything with you is a fucking excuse for getting right. All right, getting in order. Everything's a fucking excuse. You got those back pocket non-taking order as Israelites. But that's it. You're not really in it. You on. No, you got your coconut drink. You got your Hawaii shirt on. You got your boat cap on, nigga. You on
With
the
your toes out.
Yeah, with your toes out, man. All right, you on Gullah Island, man. With no refuse coming to that bitch, man.
So you have a concept of it.
Nah, not at all.
I got one for you. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5, back into what the elder was saying. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith.
Right, so we have to examine ourselves in these times. Right? Because it's very easy for you to just get caught off guard and fall out of it. Lord has given us multiple examples of this very thing happening. They're getting weak. I'm falling out because of my walk. They're getting weak. I'm falling out because of my job. I'm falling out because of this, because of that, because of you. Right? So you got to examine yourself to make sure you on point. Now. Read.
Come on. And it says, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is in you.
Through all this, you got to prove your own self, man. You got to put your best effort in. Man. Nobody can carry you into the kingdom. You can't be backpacked into the kingdom, man. Now you got to do your own part. What are you doing to help build the Lord's house? You building up, or you destroying? You taking bricks up?
If you trying to tear down, the Most High gonna send something that you love, that you lusting over, sip your ass out of this thing, man. He gonna find a way to get you out.
Most time it's Eve.
Yep.
Lord, do that. Lord, know you already a tender dick nigga, man. You all tender dick. You just head over heels for a broad, man. I love you, babe. What? Don't do me that, babe.
Don't tell me it's not my baby.
Yeah, I had a nigga in my apartment complex. With his woman talking about, don't do me like that, babe. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Don't tell me the baby ain't for me, babe. Come on. Don't do me like that, babe. Then the nigga took off in the car. He had the fucking Toyota Camry on one wheel leaving out that bitch. Preach. I told her, brother, you go over speed bump, bitch go boom boom. This nigga just went boom. one noise, man. That's how fast you going. You niggas screw, man.
I got one for you. The so-called high level objects, man. Kanye West is so-called billionaire.
Still taking it out. You lame ass nigga.
Yeah, cause brother, it was kind of hot outside. This nigga was hot and sweating so much, his breath stuck in his face, man. Hollering at the father, come on, baby.
A so-called billionaire.
No, I'm talking about the nigga at the apartment.
Oh,
But
okay.
Kanye, yeah, he does the same shit too.
Yeah.
And that fucking whore, that fucking whore, that slut, she don't want you, man.
Yes.
She don't want you. I'm gonna want your ass here. If you gonna write up the book of Yeet, talking about in the beginning.
Oh my God.
I need that nigga too, man.
He walking around with one of those a prosthetic Edomite face on and some rubber duck boots on in the airport. Nobody wants your ass.
Big ass Super Mario fucking boots on, man. You better go take over the world, man. Ain't nobody, hey, man.
Just wait for Louise.
Yeah.
Looking like you wait for Louise to meet up with the rendezvous with you.
Yeah. Like I said, the big combat roach killers, man. You just gotta get in the corner and just go to town with them
Back
hoes,
to the
man.
future shoes,
Yeah, man.
I got one for y'all, brothers.
You got it,
We back y'all, all y'all brothers on. This James 5:5. It says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton.
2/3 of our people, you live in pleasure, man. But the Lord ain't expecting the same thing He expected from you, from us. Okay? You got your constellation prize. You got to live it up. You done got the fuck the so-called baddest bitches. You done got the nice houses, the complexes and shit like that. You got your constellation, right?
You're supposed to get the swanky rides. So on the cars.
Nice clothes.
Who's right there?
What is it?
Bro, but even the Yeezys, bro, all these shoes got some old weird looking shit going on.
I'm see our brother this shit. With all of we doing.
He's just a whack motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't never. Yeah.
All right. It says, verse 5, ye have built in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter.
You nourish your hearts in the day of slaughter, man. God, and then you been just living it up. Well, they got straight terrors about to come around the corner, man. We about to be back in that Hellenistic period, man. Back in that Antiochus Epiphanes period going on, man. But you just here living your best life, I think.
You got Judge Dredd, man. He's gonna give you niggas that iron fist. You know that nigga Judge Dredd? That nigga
Killing everything.
Yeah. He really ready to get loose, man.
Verse 6, ye have condemned and killed the just.
Yeah.
And he does not resist you. Meaning we're out here, all we're doing, the just that he is talking about the just, not resisting you. We come out here week in and week out and present ourselves as what? Different sacrifice.
Humble man and peace. You niggas call the police on us. You want to fight us? You want to stab us? Niggas talk about shooting, cleaning the block out, shooting
They
us,
right there.
all for reading the Bible, man.
Want to become infiltrators?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing on you fucking agents.
Yeah.
You dress up like us, you act like us, you learn a lingo. It's easy to learn a lingo. I mean, it's in front of the world. It's on YouTube.
Man, you got this thing about the spirit that's revealing that something ain't right about your ass. You can't hide from the spirit, right? But the Lord put that king spirit on certain men to lock in on your fucking ass, man.
Sir.
Right?
Right.
And you motherfuckers, man, the Lord gonna kill you, all you motherfuckers, man. Just like that, okay? In that manner, I'm talking about with the supreme prejudice. The Lord gonna kill you niggas, man. With supreme prejudice, man. I mean that shit,
The
bro.
white one.
Yeah,
It's gonna show you the real meaning of prejudice
yeah, man.
and race.
Let not your eyes spare.
And the Lord's gonna pull a hearts out you motherfuckers, man. You hear me? Why you fucking standing up, man? The Lord's gonna get all you motherfuckers.
Well,
all you,
I just read his last verse to back you up. Just touched on it. Verse 7. It says, "Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord."
that's
The
what
Lord the brother just telling y'all how the Lord feels and what the Lord got planned for you.
that's the hardest part of, which is this ain't so hard after you get a hang of it. The hardest part is the pace, man. The art of being patient, man. That's a wise art. Taking L, getting slapped around,
It's an art.
talking about it. Yeah, that's a wild, man.
Humbleness is an art, bro.
Yeah, man.
Humbleness is an art.
Learn that perspective.
Right. Humbleness is a gift.
Hey, 'cause if it wasn't for
Everybody don't
this,
possess the gift of humbleness. Just like everybody don't possess the gift of faith. Yeah, right?
hey, 'cause if it wasn't for these scriptures, if it wasn't for brotherhood, because we know that one thing that we do affects the whole house, the whole body, we'll fucking crash out on you motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna have one of those
Breaking moment. You snap.
Snap the loose.
Blackout moment,
yeah,
huh?
you black out, man. The next thing you know, you didn't turn this nigga in the ground, me, man.
Sit in jail.
Sitting in jail. Yeah.
Instead of defending the gospel, now you got to defend why you murdered this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
hey, right there.
For a nigga like that, man. For a nigga like that, man.
Oh man.
Hey, man. The last 2 weekends, I done had an episode out there where I wanted to get,
Just go there with the.
yeah, go there with you motherfuckers. But you gotta,
We got more to lose, man.
yeah.
That's the thing. That's the art. That's why the brother, when we get into the heart of it, you got more to lose than gain crashing out. So being a humble guy, you got to be prone to seeing the bigger picture.
Right. Leave it up to the Lord. Leave it. Let the Lord say, I'm gonna repay things. That's why a lot of times when we just in our daily life, we on news break or watching the news, same motherfucker that's scoffing say he gonna kill us, the Lord and put you in jail and on a light sentence some shit. The Lord ain't killed the nigga, man. He said, hey, out here, little boy. That's him, man. Yeah, you got a heart attack. Yeah. Yeah, you get thrown out the trap house face first, man.
Back you up, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is Romans 12, and I'm gonna start at 16. It says, "Be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits."
Right. You got a lot of that. A lot of being wise in their own conceit.
Yeah. And but it says, but also it says, but condescend to men of low estate. That's the be humble. Right. Because we're all men of low estate. We at the fucking bottom. So if I'm some old proud, egotistical ass motherfucker, how do I look clocking in 6 o'clock that next morning? I'm walking around like I'm King Solomon himself around my brethren. But when I'm around Esau, yes sir, no sir. Whatever you say, sir. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta see the big picture. At the end of the day, we're here to be slaves. We're here to be beat into correction. You see what I'm saying? Spiritually speaking. So at the end of the day, you're flame was Yahweh shot.
Hey, what we always say, like back in the day, this ain't a me or I show. Yeah, you gotta be a team player. If you can't be a team player, then hey, this might not be for you. You know, you gotta get in the game.
EA
No?
Sports.
Huh?
Like EA Sports say, huh?
Yeah, you better get in the game, man. You go, hey, if you in that me and I spirit, keep that same energy when shit, keep that me and I spirit when shit breaks out here. Just say me and I, me, you know, me and I go out there and handle your business, man. What do you think, man? You know?
It says something along those lines. 1 Corinthians 13, you may have the gift of prophecy, be able to move mountains with your voice, but if you don't have charity, you're nothing. You're less than nothing. Charity, just one real quick. Charity goes into being brotherly and being a part of the body, like the brother was saying, like both of the elder brothers were saying, being in that humble spirit and being as near and as close to the brother next to you, not being King Solomon around your brothers, but then being Mr. Boba.
You gotta be Mr. Bobo in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes, some folks.
Hey, because at the end of the day, well, at the end of the day, I'm no better than the man on the side of me, right? Because what we're doing with each other, or with the heads of the council doing with certain men, I'm forcing you, shaping you into a weapon, man. The king, we all doing that to each other. That it beating and forging and shaping that sword, shaping that man, that new man to a trusty, sharp weapon, and shaping the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right. Just like a demon can be exercised, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Child, can be exercised.
There you go. There you go.
Sitting there waiting.
What we said then.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I got one more after the brother. I think the brother wants to bring a word up.
Yeah, it's the word
Looking
constant.
like he shit upside down.
But the devil holds
G4879.
Yeah.
You probably said that.
Yeah, yes he is. Yes he is. The devil gets like a bat. Yeah, that nigga deep.
It's that word condescending, the blue letter, strong G4879. Senapago. It says to yield or submit oneself to lowly things, conditions, employment, not to evade their power.
Yeah, man.
That's what you gotta do in this truth. You gotta be able to take the low a lot of times, right? Like we all got egos and testosterone, but that shit get put on the back burner when it comes to this.
The fact that we're going to be kings, priests, and judges in the earth, there's an old saying that goes, in order to lead, you got to learn how to follow. So that's why the Lord is dragging us through the mud, because of the fucking blessings that he got hanging in the spiritual closet for us. I'm gonna show y'all how to be at the bottom so y'all can appreciate being at the top. Because when y'all started off at the top, look what happened to Adam.
We appreciate it.
Hello?
Okay?
It's like the guys that's used to school, the guy had his mom and dad in the home, was well kept and shit. Nigga just dog shoes out. He just dog school clothes out. But you up there, you with the toothbrush and do this shit. You just appreciate this shit. Yeah. You gotta appreciate, for one, you gotta appreciate this truth. A lot of guys don't appreciate this truth, man. It's like you said before, they treat the truth like a side bitch, man. Treat the brotherhood like a side bitch, man.
I'll be there when I'm there. His legs already dead.
That right leg fucked up.
His legs gonna die before his body. Alright? His body gonna be carrying his legs next to Romans 1:11. For I long to see you, that I may impart unto you some spiritual gift, to the end ye may be established. That's what this spiritual gift is all about. We out here prophesying, we're out here teaching. We can be funny, but it's all in the name of what? Edification. So that in the end, we can what? Be delivered. right? So it says that I may be comforted together with you. So we want to be comforted. We don't want to see our brothers out here catching holy hell and we the only guy that's getting patted on the back. Esau's favorite Negro. I don't want to be Esau's favorite Negro. Yeah, the teacher pet shit like that, right? It says that I may be comforted together with you by the mutual faith, both of you and me.
Yeah, that's, hey man. Hey man. Where was that?
Romans 1, that was 11 and 12.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give something of your stuff. It's a two-way street in this thing, man. It's not a one-way. You gotta give. You gotta play your part like somebody else is playing their part.
I'm gonna skip down to 14. It says, I am a debtor both to the Greeks and to the barbarians, both to the wise and to the unwise. That's humbleness. Meaning we owe our existence to the elect. And what he's talking about when he says the Greeks, that's the elect amongst the Greeks. That's the hopeful elect calling themselves Ephesians, Colossians, Romans, Galatians, Corinthians, all of them, Philadelphians, they're called Greeks, right? Asia Minor, all of that type of shit like that, right? So it says unto the barbarians, which are a part of the Germanic tribe, which were Israelites at the time.
Yeah, those barbarians, they didn't want to go by the structure of law that
They hated the Romans.
They said they lived on the outskirts of the Roman Empire.
These were the progenitors of the people that America called savages. Don't they call us savages?
We the barbarians.
Which is the derivative of barbarian, savage, a barbarian, right? It denotes the wild people, unorganized people. A savage.
Yeah, that was the word. That's why they call Gad Indians. So the word Indian goes back to savage.
They were called savage, right? So it says, and it's going. We'll highlight our humbleness, man, the humbleness that we're supposed to take amongst the hopeful elect. It says, I am a debtor both to the Greeks and to the barbarians, both to the wise and the unwise. So, as much as in me is, I am ready to preach the gospel to you that are at Rome also. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Hamashiach Yahushua, for it is the power of Yahweh, or the power until salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jew first, and also the Greek. All right? It's talking about all the Israelites. But the point is, I just read was in verse 14, man. We're indebted to our nation, man. We're elected. So how can you be an old egotistical Negro when you are indebted to the people? When you're indebted to your people, you're a servant to your people.
You know, the Lord said, eyes hurt, ass proud. We seen a lot of proud, big-headed niggas come through, man. They come through that old 11 years shit.
Ready to teach us.
Yeah.
He can't even spell his first name, but you want to teach us.
Yeah,
You struggle spelling your government first name, but you want to come teach us and debate with us.
Be up there, the hierarchy with the apostles, with the big dog. But you're not humble at all. You can't take orders at all. You know? You turn into the Louisiana R. Kelly. Nigga.
Praise
Yeah, man. Wait,
I just like to say real quick, you being in that you need me kind of spirit.
yeah, man.
So you end up editing videos like that.
Oh, hey, you seen that shit?
Yeah.
Made my eye move.
Oh man.
Yeah. Look
Real.
crazy as hell, man.
22.
Looking like a raccoon by the eye. Oh,
An expired Halloween man.
yeah.
Fort Raccoon, Fort Pop.
Yeah. Teaching at 4:25 in the morning. Yeah. Copperfish. competent, fresh and shit on that. It's crazy. Or
Romans 15:1 says, "We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak, and not to please ourselves." Right. So you got to be able to practice that humbleness, man. Even though you might be in a higher state, you might just be in a better case than the brother. You got to be able to think. Like, that's why we're catching this hell at a nation. You got to be able to respect that low position, man.
Yeah, man, the body comes first, man. When you bear another one's infirmities, you don't get into a brother's personal business, but things that they're going through, you go through it also. We all catching hell, but we know how to comfort each other with these words, man. Okay, not to step on another brother's toes, because we all in debt to your how about should be our shot. We went over that last night in the conference call.
10,000 talents in debt.
That's right. After the 18th chapter, you got it, brother.
Just back up. This is Sirach chapter 3. I'm going to start 17. My son, go on with thy business in meekness, so shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved. Verse 18. The greater thou art.
Why do we have to go in that deep? We got to go in that
what
humbleness.
is it? What is it? It's the fuck. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm looking for that one.
Got to go in that meekness so you can be approved of by Yahweh Shai.
That's crazy.
By Yahweh Shai, man. That's the only way you're going to make it into the kingdom of heaven. If you ain't got
Where you
charity.
I'm verse 18.
Wait, read it again. Read it.
Sirach 3. I'm at verse 18.
If you ain't got charity, if you ain't got the ability to condescend, like Esau definition, I was looking up on Google, Esau flipped the definition to some negative shit. That word condescend going to put yourself in that lower state. Like, not to talk down to a brother, not to see yourself become better than a brother. Like, that's how is you talking to at the end of the day.
But this is verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord.
Like, so that's how you get your reward in the kingdom, man. For how much you humble yourself right now. Like, who shall be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? One that humble yourself like a little child, man. Like, whether you think you got it, you might have it. Sometimes you take that low, man.
If you have, you got to kill that.
You're working towards it.
All right. I got one. Second Corinthians 12 and 10 says, therefore I take pleasure in infirmity, in reproaches, in necessity, in persecution, and in distresses of my sake.
If you take pleasure in infirmity and he's necessity, it ain't a coincidence that's in the same verse, because infirmities are necessities that you gotta have. It's that purification process that you get right now. Even if you gotta take pleasure in the infirmities of your brother, bear your brother burden. You do it, be charitable right now. You might have to help your brother fix his truck or some shit. Some simple shit like that, it gets you a blessing with the king.
Hey, not even just that. This word alone is charity itself. This is all we got. This is all we have. Here's this ministry right here. Let alone the physical things that we help each other out with. But this word alone is given what they call arm, what the scripture calls arm. What do arms do? Arms give you death. You got it, brother.
It says, for when I am weak, then I am strong. I am become a fool and glorying. Ye have compelled me, and I ought to have been commanded of you. For in nothing I am behind the very chiefly apostle, though I be nothing.
But the Lord wants a man that can put himself in that lower state, right? To respect that lower state. That's why he did his son. Take it out.
I mean, let the brothers, but we can start, taking it off.
The Lord deals with that so-called look at it in this world as what if it's a slow. The Lord deals with it like that. Rock 11 as well. It says, again, there is another that is slow and has need of help, wanting ability and full of poverty.
We're talking about them so-called weaker brothers, man. You might look weak on the outside. You might be having all types of afflictions. Brothers might have physical afflictions.
He might have mental issues.
Yeah, or mental.
We dealt with men that have, the brother ain't as quick as everybody else. Man. Forget the word, the very scriptures, the things that brother talk about in the spirit come out of his mouth, that's the Howard shot. You gotta respect it. You can't just look at shit on him and look over him because, brother, you know, even in scripture when it says, Lord looking for the main hope of life.
I can get down like break it down. I got no.
Yeah, man. This truth. You start to go. I told brother before. I started to go get goosebumps about it, man. You literally go other places. So you associate the truth of where we at. The truth has association with the what? The homeless. All right, and with the brothers that come, you know the scripture says when you cast this net out here or this truth, you gonna get all kind of so-called fish for all kind of brothers. You gonna reel in super sharp brothers. You gonna reel in perfect brothers. You gonna reel in brothers that got the hippie spirit, different spirit. You gonna deal in it.
Real tough though. I got the
And you gonna get in sometimes the brothers that are quote unquote slow. So
what the society will call.
But you know, through the learning of the apostles, man. If a man is slow and he's sincere, you deal with him. But if that guy is slow and he's reckless and wicked, you let him go, man. Yeah, you let him go, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Back up. This is Luke 7:22. Then Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, go your way and tell John what things is ironic, brother. And tell John what things ye have seen and heard. How that the blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are clean, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, to the poor the gospel.
Yeah. So those
that sound like a bunch of disabilities though.
Yeah. This truth is gonna attract those guys. Shit, it attracted us. We was fucked up, man. Don't think you weren't fucked up. You was a habitual this adulterer. You was a habitual this liar, whatever it is. It attract this truth. The Lord. Yeah. Hey man, even Paul was the epitome of that, man. Look what the Lord pulled. Paul was a murderer, man. And he got pulled in real thing. So you don't think that the slogan, hey man, it's another scripture where, because Paul had many followers, it's a scripture where it doesn't mean that the people wild mind thing, but they had many followers of Yahweh. Even the little boy that was naked, man. You know? You will have followers that are follow, you will have all types of people.
This is another debate. Mark chapter 7:7. It says, in word beyond measure, the Son is saying, he have done all things well. He maketh both the deaf to hear and the dumb.
Right. For this, man. And you're gonna have even what I was thinking about Moses, man. Moses had an impediment. Man, he had a speech impediment. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
He had a speech impediment.
A lot of times, like me and this brother was coming in, like a lot of us had a hard time reading this shit. Our brothers, master readers, breaking words down, getting the etymology, researching. Brothers used to not be people. Some brothers used to be exclusive, did not like to be around people, let alone out on the highway in public speaking. Now they're public speakers now, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord did all the deals with the underdog.
Yeah, but if you in that spirit, it's not being like that. You gotta get out of. You gotta work your way out of that spirit. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing and fight to hurt you. And like I said, these brothers know I don't fuck with people. I don't like people like that. But when it comes to these, man, I fuck with these brothers. I get loose in the spirit with these brothers, man. But people in the world, I don't. It's like I said. Don't deal with it, man.
I'll say it for y'all.
Yeah, man.
We don't fuck with
Hate niggas, man. They hate you fucking niggas.
Yeah. And you nations too, man. You got a little more?
That was it. I mean, I can't break some more, but I'm going to take it back.
Yeah, man.
Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 15, verse 30. And great
multitudes came unto him, Yahushua, having with them those that were lame, blind, dumb, maimed, and many others. Hey, what's the dumb? They would consider them slow. You're dumb in this society. They gonna say, "Oh, that boy is slow. He radio. He can't get right." But those are the people that the Lord be dealing with, man. The Lord deals with the underdog. God has overlooked, all right, the black sheep, all right, and that's who the Lord be dealing with the whole time, man. The story of David, the story of how David was chosen, is a true testament of the underdog being picked. And to be spiritually dumb is to not understand the word of Yahweh, right? The so-called white man, they don't deal with spiritually. They deal with what you call psychological. So in this society, to be psychologically dumb, you don't understand the things of this society, right? You don't understand the things of this world. So we're being spiritual. So when we talk about Jake, not only Jake spiritually dumb, but you're dumb literally. You're literally dumb. Most Negroes refuse to learn how to read. Your handwriting is garbage, man. For those of you that can read, you can't fucking write. If you try to write, you're like, what the fuck is this?
What they call scribble scratch.
What is this? Hey, this is the reason. This is the reason. This is why we say when we say because it's a greater thing going on when it comes to the brothers that are quote unquote slow. All right, you don't look down on that man. You don't overlook that man. Right? You treat him as a regular guy, man. Right? And you work with him. At least you try to work with him. Go ahead.
Book of 1 Samuel chapter
See
16.
what the Most High got to say about that.
1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
So that same brother that's quote unquote slow, or whatever, the Lord, it's some greater going on where the Lord picked him. The Lord chose him to be amongst the body. Now two things could be going on. Either the Lord's gonna judge him, let's be fair. Or the Lord's gonna deal with him. No, it is what it is. Lord hate you or he love you. Yeah. There's no gray area.
No gray.
Yeah. Back in St. Matthew 15, verse 30, and great multitudes came unto him, having with them those that were lame, blind, dumb, maimed, and many others, and cast them down at Yahushua's feet, and he healed them. He did what? He healed them. He dealt with them, man. He healed them. Just like those same guys, all right? Literally, they get healed with this word. You'll see a guy come in, speech impediment, quote unquote slow. See that guy today, let's say you give him 5, 8 years, the guy is like a regular guy. He's a monk, like a regular person. Right? Well, it says, and so much that the multitude wondered when they saw the dumb to speak, the man to behold, the lame to walk, and the blind to see, and they glorified the God of Israel. What gives you power to breathe that last part again? What gives you power to walk, to speak, to do all these things? Like the first day, when we came in, you used to have a brother in the tunnel camp with the rest, man. Yeah. Can't even tell. Can't even tell the time. Yeah. Like, and in New York too, man. Yeah. Dude on the other side, he was sincere, but he'll be hollering this crazy shit out, just random. But the elders didn't treat him like shit. Apostle just treat him like a regular brother. Right. But what I'm going into, through the Spirit, read that part again. And so much that the multitude wondered when they saw the dumb to speak, the man to behold, the lame to walk, and the blind to see. What makes us see? What makes us walk? What makes us do those things? Lord, breathing that breath of life in us. Allow these sick, decrepit bodies to be healed by the physician in order to walk. Because, man, I'm going to say this. Over the years, we have brothers that have been to college, we have brothers that have been in all these different fashions of institutions in this society, didn't know shit. Truth makes us intelligent. Man. I didn't see brothers really elevate, right? Or elevating his word to these scriptures, man. Right? And brought it to the truth. Like
The majority, it's safe enough to say none of us knew our fucking purpose in this world, man. Why do you think we're here? What do you think brought us here? Because we was deaf and dumb. We was blind. We was lame. Right? Okay? That's why we're here. Because if we was all perfect, how would we have to come here? We would need no need for something. How do you save a man that's already saved? I'm trying to say no need.
There it goes. There it goes.
So with that, hope this was an edifying lesson. So anybody giving infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaRakatash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, ruling equal, peace and blessings to the open and faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching the truth to the best of their ability. Shalom, Shalom, Bible Ball, Shalom, Yahshua,
Shalom.
See, that's that producer mindset.